Back. Regresamos, hoy es sabadito lindo, empezando a trabajar. Tuve que ir a comprar unas cosas, tuve que ir a comprar lija. I went to buy sandpaper. Already put on my column, and I did a couple things, but el día de hoy voy a acabar de lijar todo el bay. Today I'm gonna just finish sanding all my bay, clean up a little bit, and go with the flow. So yeah, let's get going today. We got a week away from Leavenworth. See you guys there.